the hypocrisy of the modern day conservative can be seen in full display on my local Facebook pages. Okay, we have a local Facebook page, just like many other communities have a local Facebook page, and my town is more conservative than liberal. Back in the day, it was hardcore conservative, but since it's grown, it's become more purple. A lot more liberals have moved into town. A lot more Democrats have moved into town, and all of a sudden, it's not the good old boys club that it once was. And those old time conservatives don't like that, and I don't give a fuck if they like it or not. Anyway, I'm engaging in conversation on the local pages, and I do so quite openly and quite frequently, to the point where people understand what my positions are. They understand I'm a liberal Democrat, and they don't like me for it, and that's fine. They don't have to like me for it. But the irony that oozes out of them when they attack the fact that I make money on YouTube is fucking chef's kiss, right? Just the fucking irony of it. So I'm having a conversation with one of the local brain trust, and she says something along the lines of you're only. I posted a link to one of my YouTube videos dealing with the town into that town page, and she goes, "You're only doing this to get people to go to your Facebook or to your YouTube page so that you can get paid." I go, no, that's not the only reason I'm doing it. It's one of the reasons I'm doing it. The other reason I'm doing it is because I'm trying to dispel the lies and propaganda that have been pushed about a specific subject in town. Anyway, I said that's one of the reasons. I said, are you guys no longer pro-capitalist? And she wouldn't answer the question because they know at that point in time that they're backed into a corner, because they are pro-capitalist, right? They want the free market to work things out. They want people to be able to go out and make as much money as they possibly can. And then they can't justify having a problem with that mindset when it's somebody they don't like doing it. When it's somebody they don't like, or somebody who carries an opinion that they don't like, all of a sudden they got a problem with that capitalism that they espouse. And so, I'm asking these folks on the local social media page, on the local Facebook page, well, now are you guys suddenly anti-capitalist? And all of a sudden you're like, hey, no, you're just a fucking blah, blah, blah. Answer the fucking question, boo. Are you pro or anti-capitalist? And if you are pro-capitalist, then why do you have a problem with me driving people to my YouTube page in order to get views, in order to get paid? Yes, that's how I make my money. And I got news for you. I'm making more money than I ever have. Knock on wood, it hopefully continues. We have found a successful business plan. It's working for us. It's paying our bills. It has allowed me to retire my wife 17 years ahead of schedule. She will be 50 in August. The retirement age in the United States of America is 67. She hasn't worked in a year. Because right now she doesn't have to. Is it going to continue? Who knows? In this line of work, you can get canceled at a moment's notice by saying the wrong thing, endorsing the wrong thing. You can get canceled at a moment's notice. So does it continue? Who the hell knows? But right now, it's working like a charm. Right now, I have to spend a few hours a day making content, and then spend a few more hours making sure that content is uploaded to the various social media sites, including YouTube. Then my wife sits down every morning and spends about a half an hour putting descriptions and thumbnails together for the various videos. And then I spend the next 5-10 minutes scheduling them out. And we make more money than we ever have. And we're doing it together from our home without having to clock into somebody else's job site, and without having to answer to a boss. Isn't that the way you conservatives want it? And I know you motherfuckers from town are watching. Don't act like you're not watching. You can't not watch. Isn't that the way it's supposed to be? Wouldn't that be the dream for you guys? And see, here's the thing. The same woman, this same fucking troglodyte, tried to insult me in that same comment section by going, well, at least you're actually contributing to your household now. Couldn't do that when you were a house husband. You're goddamn right I was a house husband. For 5 wonderful years, my wife made the money and I didn't have to work. And what I find hilarious is that they all have a problem with that too. This woman had a problem with the fact that my wife made so much goddamn money that I didn't need to work. You're a house husband. Yeah, that's not an insult, boo. That's not an insult. And what I find funny is all of these same guys in town, right? Including guys like her husband. They're all the same kind of guys that would tell you in a heartbeat, or they would post the videos on TikTok or post the memes on Facebook. Hell yeah, I'd stay home and clean the house and cook the dinner and take the kids where they needed to be if my wife made $150,000 a year. Well, guess what, sweet pea? My wife made a hell of a lot more than that. And I didn't have to work. And if you're fucking jealous about that, then just let that sand climb up into your fucking nether regions and rub you fucking raw for a little while longer. That time where I didn't have to landscape allowed me to build a social media following. So that when her company fell to shit and her industry began to suffer as a result of what's going on now, she didn't have to work because we could monetize what I built. And now the reverse has happened. She retired me at 45. I retired her at 50 because this really isn't like work. So continue to be jealous. Continue to fucking seethe every time you see one of my goddamn posts. Continue to hold your nose up as you drive past me in town. As I told you on Facebook, jealousy is not a good look on you. And yeah, my wife doesn't have to work. You know what else my wife doesn't have to do? She doesn't have to seek out strange dick. She doesn't have to get fucked by somebody at work because she's not happy at home. Unlike some people I know.